I'm back.
Singapore's first South Asian web dating series is back, but with a twist. New faces, new rules, and way more spice. Tune in to find out on Desi Paktor Season 2.
I'm back. I was here for season 1. I did not find my Prince Charming, sadly, and that's okay. But I'm back with a vengeance, and I have ammunition. I have my best friend. I may not have the best luck with men, but my friend, she's gonna make sure that I find my Prince Charming today. Hi! How are you?
I've known her since 2019. 18, yeah. So we met at like university, and there was like, I think in between we kind of like lost touch, but we reconnected last year and it's been really nice.
Pratyusha, do you know what you're gonna be doing here today?
Not entirely. I think I'm supposed to kind of like interview some guys, and or at least talk to them and kind of see who is the best fit for Gargi, I think.
Here's the twist. In this episode, Gargi won't be going any of the dates. Instead, her best friend Pratyusha will be going on the dates on her behalf.
Do I at least get to see them?
Eventually, yes.
Do I get to speak to them?
At the end,
Today?
yes. So how much does Gargi trust Pratyusha to find her a match?
I trust her with my life.
My name is Tenogran. I turned 28 this year and I work in IT sector. I don't have much of a hobby, but I do like walking around nature parks, and also I do ride. So once in a while I will just go for a long ride from west to east.
My name's Satya. I'm turning 30 this year, so big 3. And I'm Indian, local Singaporean Indian. And I work as a scientist doing clinical research for clinical trials to research new drugs, vaccines, that kind of thing.
Hi, my name is Anirudh. I am going to turn 29 this year, Indian. And I also work at the Ministry of Social and Family Development as a manager.
Okay, so maybe we can just start off with like something simple, like what do you guys like to do in your free time? I think that would be interesting to know.
Hi, yeah, so I'm Guy Wan. So during my free time, I usually chill at home, watch movies or going out with friends. And also I do ride, so I do ride a sports bike. So once in a while, when I'm bored, I'll just go for a long ride.
That's
by
nice.
myself.
Where do you usually like, go for a ride in Singapore?
Like Lim Chu Kang.
So recently I've been trying archery. Like I went for an intro class with a friend and it seemed kind of interesting. Apart from that, I like spending time in nature, going for hikes. I usually do like a weekly poker game with some comedian friends. I've been meaning to get into like stand-up comedy, but I have not found the courage to do it yet. But yeah, that's a work in progress.
And Gayatri, what do you like to do in your free
So I mentioned previously that I run a dance initiative, so I'm very big on community. I spend most of my time trying to figure out different ways to engage the brown community in general through dance and trying to get them together, and especially target people who often say they can't dance or they don't want to dance, and like introduce that to them. So I spend most of my time trying to do that, yeah.
Okay, what are like your best pickup lines?
To be honest, I've never used a pickup line on girls before. Yeah, because for me,
Is it because like usually you tell girls like I'm 180 centimeters?
no,
Is that your
it's-
pickup line?
I don't believe in pickup lines, to be honest.
So how do you like usually approach like a girl, like
Okay,
like on dating apps, or like, you know, if you like see like a cute girl at like the bar, like what is your go-to strategy?
okay, for me, I don't really approach girls in bars or like in real life scenarios. So on dating apps, I just open up a chat where introducing myself. Yeah, I just don't feel the need of to give pickup lines because I don't want to fake myself.
I mean, one that I've tried before is, hey girl, are you a 9? Because I think I'm the one for you and we could be a 10 together. And something I've actually tried, like this was with my very first girlfriend on like our first date. I got like a bunch of Hershey Kisses and I actually did the, hey, do you want a kiss? And have those kisses as a backup in case it doesn't go well. But yeah, she said yes and we kissed after that.
That's cute.
I have a few that I've used here and there, like for fun. One of them that I've used like when I was like 15 or 16 was, hey, I'm lost in your eyes. Can I get the map to your heart or something like along those lines? Because I'm really big on people with like really nice eyes. So I tend to say that. Or I'll also be like, hey, did it hurt? And then they'll be like, what? When you fell from heaven or something like that. I'm trying to allude to the fact that they look like an angel. It's very cringy, but I usually use it once I'm like comfortable enough with the person to make it like a joke. Yeah, so,
okay, that makes sense. And
yeah.
it's like once, like, you know, you maybe get to know the person.
I would never use it as an opening. I've never used it as an opening line. I feel like pickup lines as an opener are not really the best way to go about it. If you were to describe your friend as a song, what would it be?
This feels like a Bumble prompt.
It is.
Not a song, but you know that TikTok audio, ooh, ee, ah. I think for sure that's her.
The ooh-ee-ah audio?
Yeah, ooh, ee, ah.
Interesting, okay.
What are your friends' thoughts about drinkers and or smokers?
I think she's okay. Like, I think it doesn't really matter to her. I think people can do what they want. I think at the end of the day, we're all adults. We know the kind of stuff that we're putting into our body and everything. So I don't really think those are like deal breakers.
Does your friend smoke or drinks?
Yes, she does. Yeah. Do you?
I don't smoke, I drink.
Okay, so are those like deal breakers for you?
Yes. Smoking is a major deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
Drinking, okay. Smoking and drinking, I feel like that's a major no-no for me since it's, of course, bad for health.
Okay, so what other deal breakers do you guys have?
Smoking tattoos. I mean, tattoos, why would you want to hurt yourself? Yeah. I mean, for me, I don't have a tattoo, so I will want my partner not to have it as well. Yeah. Smoking-wise, as previously mentioned, I don't smoke as well.
Okay.
So, yeah. I mean, I do admire people who get tattoos. They're beautiful ones. But as for me, as for my partner himself, I might think about it differently.
That I think it's okay to have preferences, but like if you are kind of like solely kind of closing yourself off of like people just because they are, this is their appearance, you know, this is what they want to do outwardly, and I feel like when you're just kind of like rejecting them, in a way it is kind of rejecting, right? You're closing off, like these are your filters. What according to you is like the one most attractive quality in a partner?
I think the single most attractive thing to me is something I mentioned earlier. It's the opposite of my deal breaker, where I like a passionate person. Like I like someone who's excited about the things that they do. As long as they are excited about it and they're willing to come share that excitement with me, I find that really attractive. I find that like it's that giddying sense of like, oh, I really want to be doing this and I want to be enjoying myself doing these things that I'm doing. I find that really attractive, like personality-wise. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I would say a partner quality will be communicative. So that, I mean, I came across a lot of girls where they are not communicative. Because I'm on dating apps. So when I open a conversation, there is no reciprocation. So when I ask something, and I expect I expect the person to ask me back like what I have asked lah. So in a sense, like let's say, how are you doing? And then the person just answers it and then doesn't ask me back anything. So it's like one-way communication lah, which is what I don't want in a partner that I'm looking for.
For lack of a better term, when they match my freak.
Nasty, nasty. Is somebody gonna match my freak?
I mean, for example, there was this one girl, there's like a prompt on Bumble where it was like, what's the most iconic first date idea you can think of? And I replied, double suicide. And she kind of went along with it, and that was funny. Okay. So just someone who can kind of keep up with me, match my freak, because I tend to be more weird, dark humor, unconventional. So if I feel like I can vibe with someone in that way, that is very attractive to me. We have like one last question. So what are your friends' deal breakers?
I think she would require someone who keeps things light, you know, especially when things every day, like things get really hectic and heavy, and especially because like her life is very like fast-paced. She's into like social media and stuff, so it can definitely get a lot. So someone who can like keep things light and fun and easy, and for sure like someone who doesn't think of her as an afterthought. Very considerate. I think that's very important, and thoughtful. So yeah, basically the opposite of these things are like, I would say like her deal breakers. Yeah. I'm so sorry, but guy one, no hard feelings, but I just don't really see like my friend and him like vibing together.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Tinagaran.
Pratyusha.
Yeah, hi, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. I don't know, I just didn't really feel like my friend and him would like really like vibe. I think she's someone who prefers more someone who's a bit more like loud and like a bit more outgoing. And I know it's like a bit unfair because you know like
I
a
understand.
few 5-minute
Yeah.
conversation is not like. So I'm sorry to do this.
To be honest, I feel a bit relieved. Yeah, so that because I'm not an outgoing person, and from what a best friend was saying, I felt that she was a bit extroverted. So to be honest, I feel that I'm not against extroverted person. It's just that the energy might be off.
Hi.
Hello, hi.
I'm Satya.
Hi, nice to meet you, Pratyusha.
Pratyusha.
Yeah, Pratyusha.
Anirudh.
Anirudh.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Are you like looking for something long term, serious?
Okay, I think what I've been looking for has been pretty consistent over the past few years, and that is something long term. But I think I have tried to temper my expectations a little bit and just focus on the day-to-day of things and to see where it goes from there.
Something organic. So like if
Yeah.
if it works, it works.
Yes.
Okay. But like you know, you're how old did you say you were again?
I'm turning 30 this year.
Okay. So would like you know age be like a factor? Like are you looking for someone like younger or like your age or like closer to your age?
I am open to younger or older.
Okay.
Just-
As long as like the vibes match.
That, and also that we're in like the same stage of life, so
that's
like,
very important.
probably no students, someone who's like a working adult,
Yeah.
a bit
Yeah.
more independent.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I work in the manpower policy department, and my general role is to figure out how to build social service leadership. So that's something that's lacking in Singapore at this point, and
Okay.
we are trying to build up something to make sure that it doesn't lack anymore.
Okay. Oh, so okay. So like, do you like are you like involved in the strategy and like everything?
Yeah.
So what do you constitutes like dark humor, and like where do you draw the line?
Where I draw the line is as long as it doesn't get personal, it's all right,
Okay.
and maybe rape jokes.
Okay, that's like a no-no.
Yeah.
Like no way. So let's keep it light.
Okay.
What are your thoughts about the dating scene in Singapore?
Ooh, that's light. Okay.
I have more coming. For
No, fair. Thoughts on the dating scene in Singapore? I think I hear multiple sides to it because I have a lot of close female friends and close guy friends as well. Most of my close guy friends are married, so they don't really talk much about it. But people struggle a lot to make connections because they expect many different things, and that tends to be an issue. People don't really communicate what they want very well as well.
Yeah.
And it's tough, right? We try to use apps to get to know a person. You end up hanging out with them. After 1-2 dates, you realize you don't really match and click, and you're like, time wasted, money wasted, and all that. So
Yeah.
it's tough, yeah.
It is really tough. What is something that you know like you would want to like change in the world if you could?
I think for me, I feel passionately about like animal causes and making sure that they have like a good home. So if money wasn't an object, I would probably like adopt all the stray cats and dogs and like give them a good life. Yeah,
Okay. But then do you eat meat?
I do.
Okay. So what is your like not putting on the spot, but what's your like take on that? Like you eat meat, but you know but then animal causes.
I think pets and like livestock are very different things.
Very interesting people, two different people, but I think they both are very. What I liked about them is they're very confident. They seem pretty genuine, and they both have like different interests and just totally different personalities. I feel, but yeah, I think it was really nice to talk to both of them and get their views on things, and I think they were also pretty open-minded.
I think something that a friend of mine told me recently is there'll be all these different lines of thought of you have to do this, you have to do this, settle down, find all these things. But I think the most important thing you can do for yourself is be you. And even if it is difficult, very cliche answer, be you, right? But at the same time, it's important to just figure out what your body and your mind want you to do, right? So for some of us, it could be like by 25, I want to have 2 children.
Yeah.
Do that. For some of us, we might not really find someone for ourselves till our late 40s, and that's okay also, right? So I think it's just being kind to yourself, like in that process, because it's difficult to be kind to yourself when you're growing up in a rat race kind of situation, right? Singapore is like, okay, by 35, you should have a house and a kid or this and that.
Yeah.
And if you don't do that, are you a failure? Question mark. So yeah, being kind.
Have you like ghosted anyone or been ghosted?
Ooh. I tried to, but then I ended up feeling really bad after. There was a date that I went on about 5 years ago now. I felt like I was catfished by the person.
Oh.
And we ended up going to a place called Din Tai Fung.
Okay.
And I'm vegetarian, so I have one option on the menu.
Yeah, the dumplings, right? Or like the noodles.
It was literally the egg fried rice.
Egg fried rice, okay.
And then the custard buns, right? The person did not really care for it. They ordered whatever they wanted to, they ate. And then I ghosted them after that. And I got a call from them 3 months later when they were really drunk, asking if I was still interested in them. And I didn't know what to say to it. And I was like, no, when I cut the call.
Oh
It was not great. But
That's
yeah, I was
crazy.
also younger, so
Oh,
I've learned.
Okay.
What is your friend like looking for? Is she looking for something serious, or and
think-
also how old is she?
So she is actually like pretty young, I would say. She's like 23 this year. Yeah, but also like similar to like what you're looking for, right? Like it's kind of like just putting yourself out there and like, you know, just making new connections and like seeing how things go from there. I think nothing like clear and defined, but I think she is clear and defined in like what she's looking for in a partner. But I think just kind of like seeing how it goes and just like open to like meeting new people, you know, and just like, yeah, just vibing.
What did they like doing on a weekend? Like, what does their weekend look like?
So she's somebody who's very outgoing,
Okay.
very extroverted,
Okay.
and she generally likes to be in like very like social, outgoing spaces.
Okay.
She loves dance.
Okay.
That's one thing. Actually, me and her once in a while we'll kind of like dance and like record few videos. I think mostly she's just working. She's also working on a new business.
Nice, okay. Congratulations.
So something she do, and then she's also kind of like she loves working out. She's somebody who goes to the gym like 7 days. If possible, she'll go 8 days a week.
Wow, okay.
If that was possible.
Right.
Yeah. So she's super into fitness, and she's also like into makeup. She does all these like really interesting
Right.
makeup looks. So she's very creative,
Great.
very artsy. She's very driven to that. Yeah. So I guess like on a weekend, that's what she would do.
Right.
You know, and like also like go on like cute cafe brunches, and like she likes to explore like the city
Nice.
and like see what's up and new and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does she like an extroverted person then? Does she want to be with an extroverted person?
That's very hard to say. I think honestly, she's somebody who like obviously like naturally is drawn by people who like she picks up on like extroverts, like, you know, they kind of energized by other people's energy, right? But I think she is not somebody who's very particular about like, oh, this person needs to be like an extrovert or introvert.
Right, okay.
Like it's like a good mix, you know,
Right.
somebody who can, I think what she wants is somebody who can like keep up the conversation, someone who
Interesting.
is interested in her.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you both are really nice people. Firstly, like I love your outfit. My friend would totally love that. She would love this fashion. It's really cool, really edgy. Yeah, you both are really nice people. But unfortunately, that's how the system works. So I have to eliminate one of you. It's very sad. Don't blame me. It's a system, okay?
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm sorry, Satya. Like I will have to eliminate you. I'm
it's
so
okay.
sorry.
It's fine.
So the winner is Anirudh, guy number 3. But yeah, I mean, I think knowing Gargi, I think she is somebody who just, you know, is very outgoing, and I think she'll have an open mind. So I think I would hope that I made the right choice.
I'm scared. Can they see me? Yes. Oh shit, man. Guys. Guys, what if I just, like, this is the...
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Just walk normally.
Yeah.
So the moment she entered, you could already hear her. She was saying a lot of things and like she was not able to walk like properly, and you're just like walk normally and all this. What her friend said about her kind of like popped through like the TikToks. I'm like, yeah, she seemed like a very loud person, which is not a bad thing, of course. But I was just intrigued like to see that actually play out. Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, she's cute, but like not like, damn it, I missed the opportunity kind of way. Yeah.
When the girl first came in, I was like a bit jealous lah. I might have missed this amazing person. But of course, I am happy for the guy 3 that he will be moving on to the date with that girl.
Wait, I'm scared. I can't do this. Guys.
It's a bit late for you to pull out of this.
I was not, I mean, the first time I was, I couldn't breathe, like my heart was racing like crazy.
Hey Guy, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. I have not been in the dark for the last 1.5 hours, so it's been better.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
This is Wei Chia.
Do you not know your friend's birthday?
It's a new world. Birthday doesn't matter anymore.